morning, everybody. Paul here from Warden's Farm, NC Beekeeping. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. And we're out here at the Cypress Creek Apiary. And it's getting a little warm today, so I got an ice vest on. If you've not purchased one of these and you're a beekeeper, you need to think about it. Because when you get working these girls, it gets a little hot. So today, out here, Varroxsan strips. That's the main thing we're going to do. Maybe do a mite count. I may just put them on. I think I'll just put them on because it's so hot. I don't know if I want to do and spend that extra time in each hive because I already got a sweatband on and it's a little warm already. I just got done weed eating around the hives. That's done. So it's kind of time to get into them hives. There's one down there I don't see any activity on. That's the small nuke. There's a small swarm that I caught earlier, and it's probably met its demise, or it got robbed out, one of the two. So let's go get into these bees and see what's going on. It pays to have an ice vest, I can tell you that already, because I'm cool even though I'm hot. I was sweating like crazy before when I was weed eating, but not too bad now. So let me put on my other glove, grab my tools, let's go get into it. Okay, so here we are, getting ready to get into these. I was last in June 2nd, so it's not too long ago. Good activity in the front of hive 21. So we're going to unstrap this. Matter of fact, I'll go through and unstrap all the hives because I'm going into them all. And this way we can have them all set for this. So let me get these unstrapped. So some of the tools I got, of course, my hive tools, smoker, but I got peppermint here, peppermint candies. If I find small hive beetles, I put peppermint candy inside the hives because it chases them away, which is a good thing. So I don't know how long we'll be able to record before the camera overheats, because I know it will in this kind of heat. So let's try to get as much done as we can. This one has a screened inner cover. That'll help keep these bees nice and cool. They got a little bit of propolis going on it around the outsides. Let me kill the roach. I don't know why roaches are always drawn to beehives, no matter where you put them. Looking across this medium, I'd say it's being half used. There's bees in 3 frames and then 2 on the outside. But I want to see if they're putting away any food, because it's almost time to start feeding. And looking at this, I'd say it's definitely time to start feeding these bees. Let me look at this one over here, see if it's got any nectar. That's a little heavier. Oh yeah, it's got nectar. It's got a lot of nectar. Got some drones. Good. So I'm going to take this box off. So I want to get down to the brood box. Man, I almost thought that was the queen. It's just a big bee. Okay. I'm just going to take a couple of quick peeks here to see if the queen's got brood. And then look on the underside. Okay, there's nectar. Drones, nectar. So let's take off a couple more. Just want to see if the queen's got brood going in here. A couple more puffs of smoke. Okay, this one's got the brood on it. No small hive beetles, which is a good sign. Okay, that's all capped brood. Some larvae on the outside. All capped brood as well. You can see that. And there's larvae all the way out here to the ends. I want to see if she might be using the bottom, because I want her to lay in the bottom to get that ready. Okay, this is one that has cap brood and it's hatching out, but all the cells have eggs in them. What about this side? I'd say about half of them do. I'm examining the bees, looking for any deformed wing virus or anything. I don't see it. I don't see the queen either so far. So hopefully she's down in the bottom box. I want to see if that's a queen cell I'm looking at here. Then we'll move into the next box. No, it's just cap brood. Yeah, a lot of cap brood here. This hive's getting ready to have a serious workforce coming in. Cap brood with nectar around the outside, so we're going to close this box off. Ah, we got Varroxsan strips on it, which is good. But let's pull a couple of frames just to look at real quick. Ooh, look at all that pollen. That's a lot of pollen and bee bread. That's good. That's food for the queen and the nurse bees to make royal jelly. So that's good on that frame. Let me get the bees out the way here. Take a look at this next one. It's got some funky comb. No eggs, no larvae, so if that continues, I'm gonna do a reverse and put this one on top. But so far, no eggs. So let's pull up this Varroxsan strip, because this must have had eggs for me to put Varroxsan strips on it. So let's see. Yeah, them Varroxsan strips are about 8 up. So it is time to put new ones on. Okay, we got a queen cup down here, but it's not charged. Yeah, a lot of eggs, a lot of larvae. Whew, a lot of cap brood. Okay, I see signs of a queen. Haven't come across the queen yet. But we're gonna move all this brood to the center. We're gonna take off this old Varroxsan, and we're gonna give them some new. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3. That's all I need is 3. Okay, girls, get down. I gotta be putting other bees back in there. One more strip, and we'll put this on here. All right, let's get them off the sides. There we go. Slide it over gently to get the bees out the way. A lot of bees on the outside. Come on, girls. There. So they've been treated. I am going to put one here. Just kind of like for good measures. Let's put the screen back on. Do it nice and slow to get the bees out of the way. And put the outer cover back on, and we're done with this hive. So, there. So 6, 18, queen right, Varroxsan. I'm wondering what's going to be in this hive. It's got some activity out in the front. All right, let's give him a little bit of smoke. Now, my fancy tool for holding frames won't work on this hive because the sidewalls are too fat. Now, this was a brand new frame stuck on it. Let's see what they've done. Look at that, they filled it out. They're making a lot of wax, getting it ready to store food and or for the queen. And they're storing nectar in it. That's a good thing. Let's see. Wow, this had all the holes in it and they have repaired it. Let's get that Varroxsan off it. That's awesome. They have repaired it. Wow, look at the eggs. I'll come over there and show it to you once I know there's not a queen here. Yep. Let's see if I can show it to you. Take my good old camera. Okay, you can see where they filled in the hole. But if you look right up there, you can see all the eggs. Yeah, right there on the outside, you should be able to see some eggs. I don't know how well they'll come in, but there you go. Eggs are standing up, laying down. So the queen is definitely running through here. So that's a sign of a queen. So we're going to leave that box alone. Stand this one up on its side. So we're going to take these Varroxsan strips out. Well, I might have to pull the frame to get them out. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. The bees will slowly eat these Varroxsan strips until they're gone. Look at all that cap brood. Holy cow. A lot of cap brood, both sides. Nectar. Let's give them some new. So we're going to come over here. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling the gas on that. Woo! Over here. Right there. Whew. Yeah, that's strong stuff. Then we're going to put this right back on. There. And put this lid back on. This was the hive that belonged to Bill Privet, who was, or is, Father Bill's Backyard Bees. This is one of the hives I got from him. All right, queen right. So we finished up out here. All the hives look good. One of them really good. I had to add a super on to it because the deep was completely full. And that's the blue and purple one over there. And it's looking really good. I'm really surprised at that one. We did lose one. The nuke that was in position number 26 was a small hive that I captured, a swarm. I put it out here, but it looked like the other bees robbed it out. Wax moths moved in, and now I got 5 frames that I just got rid of all the wax moth larvae, and I got to bring home and freeze them, and then we got to fix them. So that's it here from Cypress Creek. Sorry I didn't or wasn't able to record all the hives, but you don't want to get bored going through that many hives. So I showed you 2 of the stronger hives, but next time we will definitely go into number 27, and I'll record that one because it's got a lot of honey in it right now, and I don't know where they're getting it from because none of the other hives got it. So maybe they're robbing out other people's hives. So Paul from Warden's Farm, have a blessed day. Please hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell. It'll tell you every time that I come out with a new video. Take care, God bless, take care of your bees. Almost time to feed your bees and treat your bees for mites.